whatever else Serenity you're going to So, everybody, welcome forward. I'm excited about this project. I'm so glad to see a web-based series that is so diverse with the cast, the crew, and I am such glad to be part of this. I know you guys are too. I look forward to everybody working with it. It's going to be Serenity absolutely genius when she came up with the concept and the idea. Hello? Just talking to you. Serenity, who came up with the concept of this, his wife. I came to her in a dream. She came up with the idea from a dream. And I read one episode that she wrote and was like, you know what? I like this. It's unique. It's different. Forward is very different than what you see on television. It is a lot of what you see on television is a lot of drama. It's not drama-based. It's a lot of sex and violence and nudity and a lot of Hollywood input. Forward is not this. Forward is not Hollywood. Forward is about how humans should evolve and how we should be and how we're going to be when we evolve.
Yes, how much of the script have you read already? And Danyelle, how about you?
How about me? Okay. How far do I need to hold it away?
That's good.
Okay. I am Danyelle Weatherford. I am an actress. I am a teacher. I'm a coach. I have my own company called Seventh Wave Academy of Acting and Artist Development. I've done a lot of things in a lot of different genres: financial management, project management, outside of this industry, models as well. Too many different things. But I am coming to the capacity of helping with directing, as well as some production things, as well as helping to coach some of the actors, any capacity that I can help. And I'm going to put my 2 cents in. And if you need project management help, I'll help that too. So whatever needs to be done, I'm here to assist and try to help things grow into a creative flow. So that's who I am.
I'm Don Vincent, and I'm currently here with Serenity, and here with Antonio Edwards, with a call to audition for one of the roles here for Forward. And I'll also work with one of our productions that we have, Fino and Dino, and Currency Dollar. We're starting out. We've been about 6 months now. We've done several shows in the Austin area, more different type of events, corporate events and private parties. We're currently on Facebook and other Instagram and other websites. We're looking forward to getting together with Forward and the people here so that we can do this show. It looks like it's an outstanding show. We kind of basically have almost the same kind of concept, a little bit different though, because we are 2 aliens, Commander Fino and Captain Dino, that give the world news and local news here in the Austin area and do live shot events wherever we're, hard to do so, or, for different concepts. We're looking to probably some point in time spin off. We do have other people that are in contact with us so that we can move forward and evolve, just like this show is doing. I think it's an interesting concept. I hope to be a part of it and work in the future with us. Thank you.
I know you guys are right here, so just talk about yourself.
Right. I'm Steve Edstrom. I'm with Captain Zeno. I'm Captain Zeno. Don and I wrote some stuff for it already. It's been a really fun.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me. That was my wife calling. Hold on. That's why.
library.
Oh, really?
And they have rooms that are accessible.
Oh, man. We
Free.
could have done that because it would have been more quiet and.
We had our meeting at the Harvard Museum. Yes.
Yeah, see, if you guys have any ideas about meeting places or anything like that, let us know because I don't know Austin that much, you know. So,
We already had like 2 or 3 meetings with other people. Oh, that was this one.
okay, Serenity's on now. Good. All right, babe, can you hear us? Babe.
Sure can. I was on mute. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, Serenity.
Okay, I'm going to pass the phone around so that you can hear everybody again. I'm going to start with Terrance here. Don actually brought 2 friends with him, and so we're going to hear from them, and then we're going to talk about what they want to do and everything. Here's Terrance.
Hi, I'm Terrance Spencer. I'm actually AKA Currency Dollar. I'm the fashion brand behind Pheno Zeno Currency Dollar. Okay, I'll start again. I'm Terrance. I'm an actor, model, and I'm also the fashion brand behind Pheno Zeno Currency Dollar. That's my brand. And
Great to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Edstrom. I'm co-founder of Pheno Zeno Products Production. It's been fun. It's been interesting. The responses from people, they don't throw tomatoes at us. And I'm here to, I'm interested and very happy to be part of this whole thing.
Oh, awesome. Great to have you here. Good to meet you, Stephen.
Repeat that, please.
I said it's great to meet you, and it's good to have you as a part, Stephen.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Serenity. This is Don Vincent. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you, my friend?
Fine, fine. We're here and get together with everybody. And, you know, my background and what we discussed before. I'm really excited to be here, and hopefully we can get this thing going and get into production soon if I'm selected. If not, it's still a great thing, and it's a good project, and it's going to go very, very far.
Oh, thank you. I thought you, oh, wait a minute. Did we not email you back or send you NDA? Because I can take care of that.
No, you did. I did
it
electronically we signed it. I did, and you should have all that on record now. If there's needing to be other work, that's no problem. We can take care of that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, wonderful. You're on the website already, and I'll just have Antonio fill you in.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to pass it on here to the next lady.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, hi, Serenity. It's Danyelle Weatherford.
Hello, Danyelle, my friend. How are you? I hope you had a good Christmas.
I had a wonderful Christmas.
Awesome. I got your email about the school, and I would like to probably try to call them tomorrow morning.
Feel free. Just let me know what I need to do to help you out with that, okay?
Oh, sure. No problem. I wanted to talk a little bit more about that before I, made the foray into calling them, but I knew that you might possibly be at this meeting today, so rather than bug you all day long, I just thought, well, you'd be at the meeting. We can kill these 2 birds with 1 stone.
All right. We can. I'm here. All right. I'm going to hand it over to Daniel.
Okay, wonderful.
Hi, Serenity. This is Daniel Burge, your graphics designer attending your meeting. I'm glad to be part of Forward and tell them about all the great things about Forward and how excited the project is.
Okay, wonderful. Great job, Daniel.
Thank you.
And my name is Antonio Edward. I'm executive producer of this project. Let me turn the camera around. And so, are you able to see this, babe?
No, I don't know where I need to go to see that. Do I need to click that link?
Oh, that's right. You need to have a webcam in order to see webcam. Okay. So you'll see it in a recording.
No problem.
It's
yeah,
recording.
I know you're recording it. It's fine. And can everybody hear me? Am I on speaker?
Yeah. You're on speakerphone.
Okay. Well, hello, everybody.
No?
Hello, everybody. I am Serenity Edward. I am the writer, producer, director, woman of many hats that you'll probably never, ever see until the screening party. I am so happy to have all of you talented, amazing team members on board. And I think together we are going to create something so fantastic. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you, and I just hope I'm writing something worthy of what you're bringing to the table. So welcome again. And as we continue to talk, Antonia will chair the meeting. I will chime in as necessary, but what I'm doing now is I am trying to add about 20 new people into the script in a way that makes sense. And I've been kind of trying to do that this whole time. So wish me luck, and you guys, I'll be listening in, and hopefully we'll have a very productive meeting today. So again, welcome, and thank you for coming.
Awesome, thank you. So I guess what we can start with is to talk about what you guys like to do. I mean, you already know that you're going to be the husband of Monica's character, Sophia, and so that's going to be a good dynamic there between you two, caring for the homeless. You guys are in love with what you do, but as far as involving Fino currency dollar.
Antonio?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't mean to break in, but actually, Don is playing the husband of Dora.
Dora.
He's playing his father. Remember? He's playing the father of Monica.
Dora. Yes. Okay. Have you seen Dora? Okay. She's on the website too. I can pull it up in a few minutes. But she's a beautiful Latino lady. I think you guys will pair it really nicely. So that's why Sophia is your daughter. That's right. I forgot about that.
Dora. I didn't know it was Dora or Sophia. Which one? Yeah.
All right. So that's awesome. And so, what, Terrance? What do you do, and how would you like to be involved if you accept?
Well, I'm actually trying to get into the industry as well. I started Currency Dollar, the fashion sense, based off my popularity for being a competitive gamer, and I've reached my main recent film credits as far as. But I was thinking of more along the lines for my character for extra or whatever in regards to introducing the Fino Zeno Currency Dollar brand. Since we're pretty much Fino and Zeno is in the aspects of becoming more of a hip-hop type alien. So I was figuring like even if I had maybe like a storefront or whatever, or they came in and I actually introduced them into the line of Currency Dollar and got them in their fashion wear there. That way we can also portray the merchandise that will be available to everyone.
Hello?
Yes.
I actually really like that idea, and I'm thinking that his brand or his style would go really good with our underground hacker group.
Okay.
I think that would really be because they do have they are hackers, they are gamers. I'm a gamer.
Oh, nice.
Not competitively, but I am a gamer. So I understand that kind of dress, the need for comfort. There's a certain swag, a certain style that you have to have. That's kind of counterculture. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And
exactly.
that's the type of look and the type of style that I want the underground crew to have. They are those type of people anyway, their personalities, and I think that your brand would marry nicely with what we're trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that would definitely go with the vision that I'm trying to put forth. So I really like that. Also, I'm thinking that that we have Aiden and we have the younger guys. And I'm thinking that when they're not in their school uniforms, that kind of stylish dress also might go well for them. Do you have a younger line as well as for adults?
Right, exactly.
Right. They've got their hoverboards or whatever that thing is. I think I've seen 1 million people on Facebook on that thing. And I wouldn't do it, but I've seen some people twerking and doing the nay-nay on it and the whip. And, so that kind of youthful energy is what we're trying to portray, especially through our younger characters, as well as through the hacker group. So those are two avenues through which I think that we could have a productive collaboration, and it would really work for the vision. So that's something that I'd like to move forward with, and I think that it would be conducive to us both. And now if we could find a way to make that work and marry that up, that would be great. And maybe this is where Danyelle could step in, because she could kind of understand what I'm talking about, and then let's kind of move forward with that, because it could be branding. Do you actually create these? Create the shirts, the logos, or or what's on the shirts, like that type of thing, or how exactly do you do it?
I have actually all the rights to the logos and creation, and we actually do have product. Like, I'm currently wearing one of the newer model shirts on right now, if you can see it on the screen. This is just one of the different logos I have available. And as far as for Pheno Xenos, I have their hoodie as well. Actually, I'm going to have Steve display it on the cam right there.
Okay, wonderful. And also, Antonio, could you take still pictures of that for me? And of both of those logos, let's send it through. And is there a way that we could incorporate a forward logo? Because the name of the hacker group is called By Any Means Necessary. That's their little group.
Okay. Actually, what I did do with the Pheno Xeno one, like when you see the image of that one was actually one of the images that I just subtracted. If you look at the original currency dollar one that I have, I'm going to display now. This is the very first that I have for myself.
Oh, awesome. Now, this would be where you and Daniel would get together to see if there was something that we could create special for Forward, just for,
so you could actually remove the dollar sign out of that one and place their image inside as well.
Oh, that would be awesome. Okay, and this is something we need to move forward with. So we could get Daniel to be creating something, and then you work with him so that we can understand how that would move forward. This is awesome stuff. And I'm going to pop out now and listen more to what's going on, okay? But thank you for that. Antonio, if you want to move that forward.
Yes, I will. And let me see if I can grab pictures while you're on the call. So give me a second. If not, then we can move the meetings forward. You don't have to stop right now. Just let it be something that you remember to do before you leave. Let me hand the phone to Steve, and I'd like to ask him as well how he'd like to be involved.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to be an extra to help any way I can to be involved and help and do what I can to move things forward. Are you here?
Okay, no, I'm here. I was just thinking. Let me ask you: do you have any behind the scenes or behind the camera experience or anything like that, or with production, anything like that? Or
no, I don't have. I don't have any experience in that area at all. This would be my first participation in such a venture, and I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Thank you very much. And I'm thinking that because we do need a lot more people in the food bank area working with, you'll be working with Dawn and Dora and Sophia, who is Monica, primarily in that. So I think that would be great because that's where a lot of the homeless first come up missing, in the food bank area and the homeless center. So, yeah, I think that, and we do need people for that. So that would be awesome. Yeah, I got that. Okay, I'm picturing that, and I got that. So great. Wonderful. Welcome aboard, Steve. Awesome.
Thank you very much. Should I pass you on to Don or anybody else?
Well, Antonio, if you could just go ahead and just continue the meeting and just, let's generate ideas, because mainly just everybody, I want to hear everybody else's ideas, what they think they could bring to the table just based on reading the script. I'm very interested in hearing what Danyelle has to say as well. So if we could just, everybody, let's collaborate. Let's see how we can make this better. If you guys know locations and things like that,
Okay. There's a gentleman you haven't met yet, and I'll hand him the phone and turn the camera towards him.
That's Serenity.
Hello, Serenity.
Awesome.
Hi,
Hi.
darling. I see myself.
And I'm speaking with Don right now.
This is Mel.
Who am I speaking with?
Mel.
Oh, hello, Mel. How are you, darling? I'm
Hi,
so
baby.
glad
How are
that
you?
you could make it. I'm doing well.
Thank you.
I'm doing well. Are you able to take a look at the cast page and just get an idea of the diversity of this script, this cast, how diverse we
Yes, I
are?
did.
And yes, isn't that amazing? That I could get so
Wonderful.
many. I think I got every beautiful person in the Austin and surrounding areas in Central Texas and North Texas, all over. I think I got the most beautiful people that I could imagine working with. So I don't think your job will be very hard.
Well, thank you. I can only look forward to it.
Okay, awesome. So if we could pass this back to Antonio, and let's, if the chair could go ahead and continue on with the meeting, that would be fabulous. But I'm so glad that you're here, Mel.
Antonio's getting coffee. I can look at myself. Yeah, hang on. Antonio's getting coffee. Right here.
Okay.
Hey there. It's Danyelle.
Hello, Danyelle.
Hi there. Would you
Awesome.
like for me to direct them in any particular
Yes,
way?
please. That's why I was trying to get Antonio to do it, because basically what I want is a generation of ideas, and I want to be able to hear that and see what they're thinking. If they know of locations, if they know of things, or people who want to be involved, extras, that type of thing. This is more an idea-generating session, and everybody's kind of just hinging on me, and I want to more listen to the creativity that's being, and we do need some direction, which I was hoping that Antonio would do. Let's get it back on track.
Okay, well, he just stepped up right back up. I will say, what I don't know is where you are with your shooting schedule and stuff like that. And sometimes the extras are real easy to get towards that time period. When you know
Okay,
you're
well,
shooting.
fabulous.
That makes sense.
Okay, that would be Antonio with the shooting schedule, and where we are at, I think that he's chopped out January 9th and 10th. He needs to get on 14 and 15, and I do help with that, but at the same time, just looking at the schedule that everybody has, and you can actually see that on the on the SharePoint site, because we have an Excel spreadsheet. And he just has to generate call times, and he needs to get on that as well. So maybe I need.
Well, he's right here. I'm gonna turn it back up over to him, and then I'll help him out.
Okay, awesome.
All right, what's going on?
Okay, if you could control the meeting and actually bring them back to the table, because what's going on
Right, I'll
there
take control in a
is more
minute.
like a party,
Because we haven't introduced Brian's here, and he's waiting for his drink. But I'll introduce Melvin to you.
No, I already talked with Melvin.
Okay.
It's fine. I don't need introductions again. It's great. Just let's continue on with the meeting, because then this is where it drags on too long, and especially if you start to.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel.
This is not old home week. It's actually a meeting. Okay. So get in control of it, please.
Hey, hold on. I know this is kind of a mixed meeting. We got makeup and hairdressers here, as well as SciFi gurus, who also owns their own show. So kind of mixing it all in one here. we also changed locations. We were going to Taco Cabana first, but we're in Starbucks. Now, an idea that I had to work with you guys is you guys are working on the show, right? Together? Okay. Is that you guys could work with us and maybe do like a news article on your channel to talk about, this crazy thing that's happening around the world where people are falling into comas, and maybe kind of do like a bridge between both shows, just like how they did Bones and that other show that comes afterwards.
This is what we sat down and talked about this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
To make it evolve and start combining.
So how to combine it.
Like an evolve, like a social network.
Yeah.
But we want to put it up there, but we need different work.
Yeah.
So that we can go ahead and push it more forward out there.
That'd be cool. And just like to say, when you guys are shooting, do you mind if I get involved as well? What days do you shoot?
Well, right now we're doing headshots. We're doing Photoshop on New Year's Eve, and then also on the 8th, which is the following Friday, after the first week of January. What's going on around town? The several different people and to do these shoots on. So we're doing as many coverage as we can to get exposure. So if we're not really shooting anything indefinite, social media promos, and that's what we're doing.
That sounds good. And I haven't seen the show, so what is it, like a news broadcast?
Yes, what it is primarily, Fino and Zeno gives a world of news events and local, and then we do the weather and the sports, and then we close up with a closeout. It's an intro, and then we close out with a commentary of the day's events or what. It's just like a regular newscast, but it's being done by two. We call it the Intergalactic News Network. But we have been contacted by different agencies now and sponsors such as Nickelodeon, Capital One credit cards, Dos Equis, and some other people that are interested in seeing us on Facebook and Instagram. So we're getting a lot of hits. We're up to about 10,000 hits right now, and so we're just taking it, more and more. And I think in combination with Forward here, we can go a longer way if we work together on it. However, we can be of help.
And Steve, you're the other news anchor?
Yes.
Okay. And are you guys dressed in?
Yes. Well, we dress in mostly just plain street clothing because we're trying to evolve too, in a sense, because to get with the culture here and the urban settings, because we're from a different planet, and we're from a different planet. We wear the face mask of an alien, and then we dress up in suits or ties or casual, and I give the newscast. I'm Commander Fino, and he's Captain Zeno.
And in my mind, between the two aliens trying to describe Earth, the terms don't quite come out the same because we don't know anything about Earth. We don't know anything about doors, windows. We start from the very beginning as to everything you guys understand. We know nothing about, so we have to kind of
get acclimated to the work.
Right. So it takes us a while with our wording, like a word like you use law enforcement. We would use SEA, Space Enforcement Aliens, and that might be a direction. It might not be a direction, because aliens don't think like the rest of everybody. That is the whole concept, but we're alike in many different ways.
Well, there is.
But these are higher beings, right?
Yes, they're higher, much higher than us. Yes, big time. They do transcend humans. They are.
So they would know everything we know.
Yes.
You say it to be simple.
Oh yes. The two different alien races that are fighting each other. There's one that put us here in the first place, and that's the one that is trying to evolve us, into a higher conscious. Whereas, and they're actually corporeal, but they don't look anything like us. It looks almost like the spaghetti monster. Almost. I mean, it's not the spaghetti monster, but it looks very close to it if you want to give some type of description to it. Then you have this alien race, which is more like an essence. They're not corporeal at all. They're the ones that are in control of the world government and are trying to control us as we are now. They're an energy force, and they're a sentient being, of course, and they're at war with this alien race that put us here in the first place. So I guess that's the kind of things that maybe you and Serenity can get together and come up with some material to make it sound good for your channel at the same time, give us a little plug too. What I was thinking, and babe, what do you think about this? I was thinking that in the background, show you guys talking while the action is going on, so it'll give you guys a plug in as well. So sort of like camera pans and it sees television, and it's you can hear it just a little bit, and it pans away and it fades away, but your video can be there already. What do you guys think? What do you think, babe? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but I keep myself on mute so that I can hear everything that's going on without distractions from my end.
No problem. What do you think about that idea?
It sounds very, very interesting. And what I need to do is schedule a meeting with their company so that we could see exactly how we could do it and when we could shoot it, and then add it to the shooting schedule, which is something we do need to discuss, and we will probably be doing that just a little bit later on in the meeting. But it is something that we need to discuss as far as shooting schedule. That's something I would like to discuss, and it would be interesting to have, especially in episodes 2 or 3.
Okay, that'd be cool. And so what we can do, Don, is at another time we'll discuss the actual material that will be discussed, and
I would say to hold on for it until we develop a script for Serenity, but and then in the meantime to go forward with the project that we got going on now with you guys. Because it's not going to go anywhere. We're not going to go anywhere. But in the future, though, we can come up with some new ideas for it.
Sounds good. All right. So it was. Now, Danyelle, what do you think about this so far?
About the idea. Well, I was gonna second what he just said before. That's what I wanted to see their side. I wanted to see the continuity of where the ideas are, with how it flows with their appearance, the way it looks, all these different things, just to make sure it's flowing and where it fits into our storylines. I wasn't seeing where it would fit right now, just where things fit. So.
Okay. So we'll check it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add? Serenity, you want to add anything?
I agree with Danyelle. However, I do like the idea. I think it could fit in because having those, having breaking news or having, a channel like that, and this may be something also that ties in with the underground hackers. It's something that they look at. Do you know what I mean? So this is something that they may have pulled up or something that said, hey, these guys are talking about this, and it could tie in. I think it would be a good tie-in, and it could be written. If we could see exactly what they do. So I agree with Danyelle to a point, but I think that it could flow in, and I think that I could write it to such a way where it would flow properly, and and so everything is tied in that way. I like it. I do like the idea very much, because especially somebody like the character Alex or the character Michael, I'm thinking, would be looking at that, and actually it would come over as like, because they do a lot of things on the computer, and they get a lot of their news and sources from the computer. So it could be like the YouTube channel. I'm not sure if they have one or however they broadcast it. I think that would be a good thing, and I would definitely like to work with that idea, definitely more. I could, I would like to do that sooner rather than later, because like I said, I'd like that in episodes 2 or 3. So if we could take a meeting as early as next week, of course, after the new year, I would really be interested in that, and we could just have a phone meeting or a Skype meeting to kind of hammer a very short scene out, but just something that we could definitely get out, and then they could take care of the getting that together and then inserting that into the script in a way that the characters could pull it up on their computer and take a look at it.
All right. I'm going to pass this over to Danyelle and Terrance.
Okay.
Serenity.
Awesome.
Had a meeting with Terrance, the graphics designer, and we've come up with a cross of design using both the forwards and using his design for branding for the shirts. I also came up with another concept. Think about this. The hackers will have a special currency that only underground hackers have when they go in to buy apparel in his store called Z dollars. And they'll be like, yo, you got my Z. Think how that will go for branding when they see the episodes.
Yeah, that really worked for me. I like that idea. It's very current and it works. So I like that. Move forward with that, but please take copious notes because in order to write that, I need to know exactly what you're saying. And then if we don't remember,
underground hackers only would have access to Z dollars, a special currency only for hackers.
No, I understand.
Nobody else.
I understand. Yeah, I totally get it.
They would go into his apparel store. You tell me.
I told Daniel, I got it. All I'm saying is you guys make notes, send me an email because I have to actually write that into the script. So I'm good with it. We've got the green light on that. Move forward on it, please. And let's go to the next point.
And we've already got design concept to cross design.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So what you need to do is to schedule a meeting for yourself with me and with Terrance so that we can move forward on that because it needs to be written in.
Okay, not a problem. I will work with Terrance.
All right, great. So let's get some notes down on email. I would prefer that they're written. So let's just get that down, and then we can move forward with it.
That email for you right now, so that we don't lose track. I will send you a separate email about what Terrance and I talked to you about on a part of this part of the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, okay, but you guys, the meeting has to be actually part of the entire meeting. So when we get to your part, then you guys can speak to that. But having a separate meeting apart from the main meeting is kind of divisive. So let's make sure that we're staying within the meeting and then just waiting till your part to speak to that, and that would be great. And then we're going to hit hair and beauty in just a minute, okay?
Is there anything else? Because I got to get Terry, Terrance, and Steve's information so I can do the NDA with them. We already got Melvin.
Okay, I know. That's fine, but that doesn't need to be done during the meeting. What we need to do right now is to discuss the ideas and that kind of thing. We're going to make sure that that does get done. So everybody give emails and everybody make sure that they're doing that. But for right now, let's make sure that we're staying within the meeting, that the ideas are flowing within. We're not breaking off into little groups and having our own meetings. If you need to have a meeting after, then great. Then please schedule it, exchange information, schedule it.
Hold on.
And
I know you can't see us, but hold on. All right. So, what type of ideas do you have as far as putting this in the show? Like, how would you introduce it, or would it be like breaking news, or what do you think? What are you thinking?
Because with Ford, the way it's a new concept, Mr. Serenity, we were thinking about, just like what Antonio said earlier, he mentioned a little niche in there, that we would present it on the Fino and Zeno Intergalactic News Network, that's a new upcoming show with Ford. And it would just be in the background, and then it would continue with the opening of either episode or series of Ford. We would just be in the background, like Antonio said, and the camera would pan and catch us in the background while we were doing this news, and then close out, as a plug or an instance, then continue with the new series. The next episode, stay tuned from the Intergalactic News Network. This is Commander Fino. See you next time. Hello? I don't know if you can hear it.
No, I
Did you
can
hear
hear
that?
everything. I can hear everything. I'm just listening to the ideas flow, and I'm hoping that everybody is, as this is being recorded, what I can do is play it back, listen to all of the ideas as they flow, and then see where they fit in. I think all of the ideas are good. I've not heard anything that cannot be incorporated or that would not be a benefit yet. Like I said, I like the idea with the graphics. I like the idea with the Z coins, I think, is what I heard. And I love the idea of you guys working with that. What we need now is just you guys, most of you are lifelong Austinites or have lived in Austin long enough. If you know of locations, things like that, some kind of brass tacks production things that we are looking for, as we are new to Austin and really don't know the area as well. So that kind of information would be valuable.
Yes, ma'am. We were looking at too because just talked to some other people yesterday where we can have a meeting room set up at the Carver Museum Library here in Central Austin. It'll be convenient for everybody, and that way it's free. And they got real nice large meeting rooms. We've had some of our meeting productions there with Telemundo and some people from Nickelodeon. So we'll get that information. I'll pass it on to Antonio.
Oh, that would be amazing. Now, see, this is the kind of good juju I want to generate. Wonderful. This is great. I love that. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. And so now where I want to go is I want to talk to the hair and makeup team. That would be you, Brian, and Mel. You're on. Have you both had a chance to look at the cast and kind of see understand where we're trying to go with this? And I think I talked to both of you as far as like the ones who play the ancestors. They're going to be dressed in like white in the first episode. The women in flowing dresses or white dresses, and then we only have one male who will be dressed in white as well. And so I want to be sure that, one thing I'm really concerned about is that we have the right type of makeup, and because sometimes the makeup is not correct, it's not on point. And you can see that in some productions where, especially with darker tones. So let's speak to that right now, and what ideas do you have for that?
Well, I don't have a problem with it, actually. I never really have had a problem with makeup at all. I understand tone and color really well. And I know that times black skin can appear green or yellow if it's not done properly. And all I need is the palettes of color, but I don't think that I'll have a problem getting it correct at all.
Awesome. Now, most of the young ladies do have natural hair. It's the preference for this particular project. So, and mainly they're going to be wearing a lot of Afro puffs or just Afros, or
Afro puffs
they're going to be wearing
like
braids.
Staple for me.
Say again?
Afro puffs are a staple for me.
Okay, wonderful. That's great to know.
I've had a black girl tell me, how is a white boy doing a better Afro on me than I can do?
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome.
I was doing an Afro for a fashion show, and she was like, now how is a white boy doing a better Afro than I can do?
Wonderful. So you're familiar with the products and the kind of look that I'm going for. For those,
and I mean,
we are
the
doing a lot of.
kid was an Afro the whole time. I mean, it was a wig, but it was an Afro.
Okay, yeah. Wonderful. Some of the characters will be wearing head wraps, and we have someone on the set who's familiar with how to do that.
See, I haven't done a wrap in so long. It would end up looking like a cone if I did it.
Oh wow, awesome.
I mean, it's just been a long time since I've done a wrap. I mean, but I do understand the concept.
Yeah, it's not a problem at all. And it sounds like we pretty much have you guys in the bag.
I can do finger wave. Huh?
Well, luckily we won't be needing any of that during none of the more complicated styles during this period. Most of the time we'll be working with very simple hairstyles because I want the looks to be realistic. It's not over the top. This isn't Empire, so they're not, coming from that place. These are very natural people, very everyday people, and I want their looks to really reflect that. Because a lot of times I feel like it's distracting when the makeup is over the top, the hair is over the top, the clothing is over the top, and then you're missing the whole story because, you hit Twitter and all they're talking about is what this person is wearing, how their hair is done, and they don't have anything to say about dialogue, which is probably good because the dialogue half the time is not worthy of any type of comment.
The film.
So,
it's not worthy of the film
which is probably why they do that. But I want the actual story to be the to be the standout here, and I want the
right. You don't want
relationships and the drama. Yeah. So we want to make sure that it's understated, that they look natural but very pretty. Most of all of these people are very naturally beautiful anyway, and we just want to enhance that. We don't want to.
Girl that I'm looking at.
Which one?
The only one that's here.
Oh, this is Danyelle, and isn't she amazing?
Yes.
She's she's a co-producer.
She's what?
She's the co-producer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's Danyelle, and but she has agreed to, if we need extra or just whatever, if she needed to be on set, she's prepared to do that too. She's done some in front of the camera work as well. So she was on The Leftovers, which is coming out on HBO. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's amazingly beautiful. Amazingly beautiful. So I definitely, but I want, that type of look where it's an everyday look. You want to look beautiful, but you don't want to, I just look at some of what's on TV today, and I think they're just going over the top with it. And I don't want that kind of look for us.
Okay.
So is that cool?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you bare minimum shows up on the screen.
Right. And I'd like to know what Danyelle thinks about that as well, if we could get her input as well.
Okay. Certainly. And you want me to give her back the phone?
Yeah, just pass it around.
Yeah. Here she is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, what your thoughts are as far as the makeup look. My thought is that we should be going with a more natural look, nothing over the top as far as anything. I want them to look like normal, natural, everyday people. That's the way they'll be dressed. I don't want anything to really distract from the story. I want to ensure that what we are portraying is true to life.
It's been a long time.
It's your story, so I'm all about that. If that's the way you feel, that's what you do. So, yeah. Natural. Yeah. Natural. It varies from the person.
Right.
What
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I want to be sure that that's what we portray.
Tony had mentioned pulling the hair back and having
like a bun. Like into a bun, or would you rather prefer the head wrap?
Let's see what looks more natural. I don't mind the bun at all, as pull it back into the bun. Those who prefer to wear head wraps, like Annette's daughters, they prefer, and Annette herself prefers the head wrap. That's fine. However it looks natural and however it looks best. So you guys can work with them on that. And let's move on to shooting now. Let's make sure that we're talking about that, the shooting schedule, how we'll be shooting. We're only doing it on the weekends. And so Antonio can go ahead and put that information out and make sure everybody's on board with that.
Okay, I'm going to use Danyelle as an example. If I were going to do her makeup, for instance, right now for on screen, I would have to even out the skin tone, put some eyelashes, and do some shadows and highlights, and that would show up with a natural look. But not if on screen right now, you would just disappear. You would seem kind of pale.
That brings to mind. So, are
because
you?
she's wondering, like.
So, for example, on the Leftovers, I'm going to use Leftovers for example. So these people, the character I played in Leftovers, they don't. There's an element that's very different from this, but they don't care about what they look. They have a very, and they
Were
just
you one
had.
of the white people?
I was one of the white people. And so I was one of the head mean white people. Anyway.
Okay.
But with what they did, they had a foundation, but they didn't cover up. You saw circles. So what I'm getting at is, are you wanting to show an element of not necessarily not caring, but
perfection?
Is it perfection, or is it this is who you are, and you want, you might have circles, you might not,
Be
but
naturally perfect.
But what is perfection? That's what I'm saying. What is perfection?
Right.
So what is perfection?
I don't think that a higher being would have dark circles under their eyes. or one of right. I mean, I think it would just be perfectly natural. But at the same time, evolution moves toward beauty.
Yeah.
I mean, evolution moves toward perfection. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder what stage is that?
Right.
Where do we make sure that is?
I mean, someone.
So is there a shifting of beauty in how people evolve?
That's a good point. Actually, that's a really good point, and that is
Okay,
he's kind of on
hold
point
on.
with.
Say that whole thing again. Start over again.
I was saying,
Start over again.
actually, that's a good. All I had said is that's a really good point. And actually, with Neely, Delia, who is the main character, and with all the characters, they all move on as it progresses. They do move toward a more natural look, especially when they're in dream space. When they go to dream space, it's kind of glowy, almost.
Okay, so that would
kind of dewy,
okay,
glowy.
I described.
Yeah.
That
Highlighted,
would be the cinematography.
shadowed.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because, like, okay, when
I think Melvin.
I'm
sorry. I think Brian's got this. But Melvin, yeah,
like so that you can progress forward with your look.
That's Melvin talking.
Yeah. So that's why he's talking about doing the things.
Okay. So I mean, I'm using you as an example because. I'm using you as an example because you're here, and so I think that. I don't know what your hair looks like. I would go beyond. That's what I figured, and I would just do something very natural and soft and not too big, not too small. Just sort of round. I see them all with round. Yeah.
You like what you hear?
Well, it's on what day I'm doing what. If I'm on this side. Mel asked if my hair's going to be round. Naturally round. I said it depends on what day I'm doing what. So if I'm behind the camera, no.
It's behind the
no,
camera.
it doesn't matter. I'll help you make sure they are.
Most definitely. And one thing that is Gina and Monica, they can help you guys out too, because they did a good job with Benjamin when we shot on the 8th of December. And so, but they're not makeup specialists. But if there's going to be a lot, especially in one scene, there's going to be a lot of people. So you can direct them, how you want them to apply the makeup before we start shooting. I think that would be great. But one thing too, if it's cold like today, we're going to be doing it outdoors in the cold, so it's going to be it's going to suck. It will suck, but we're going to have to get through it, because we'll be shooting outside for one of the scenes. So I think that would be great. And let me see. Did they come with you, Don, Terrance and Steve? Okay. Actually, can just pause for a second. Can you write down your email address and your name? Okay, and yours too?
Yes.
Okay, because I got to send you NDAs. But if you guys want to, I think do you want to continue talking with Steve and Terrance, babe?
I would love to, but if they need to go at this time, then yeah, just let's get something on the books for next week, and so that I can get that written for their particular part, because I'm very interested in having that in there. Like, I'm very, very interested. I think it'll be a really it would be great to have that in there, especially with the hackers looking at that and stuff like that. And I think maybe even the kids would find it. Because you know how kids find stuff on the internet they're not supposed to find or shouldn't be looking at or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And I think the kids find it too. And that's where they get the idea that their classmates are aliens.
Okay. What I'll do for everybody that's here today, I'll send an email to everybody with everybody's name, phone number, and email address so that everybody has it. So
okay, that would be wonderful. But they can also find it on the SharePoint.
Oh, on the SharePoint site, yes. It's on SharePoint and everything. Yeah. I already have your information, of course. Let's see. So, Steve and Terrance, if you guys want to leave, feel free.
So we're all together.
Oh, you guys are all together. Oh, okay. No, my apologies. Okay. So, let me see. Let me hold on just one second. Okay.
So everybody's leaving except you, Danyelle, and Daniel?
So leaving yet.
Okay, well then that would be great, because maybe we could speak to Danyelle about this marketing thing.
Yeah, we're going to definitely do the library next time, because it's a little noisy and it's distracting. And I mean, it's not these people's fault because they're doing their jobs. Okay, hold on. All right, give me a second, everybody. Okay. Can you go ahead and type out your name, email address, phone number?
I got you.
Right. I mean, if someone speaks from us, from the group, then everybody change their flow. The schedule? Okay, I can go in there. Okay. Yeah. We're shooting every single Saturday and Sunday. Exactly. Right.
This is downloading the group for a poster for all of them.
Right.
Okay.
Right now, it's training book I got to do. I told Aaron. Yeah, Aaron. I mean, I was ready to get on the phone. She's very commanding. And she and I have known each other for a long time, and she has a way of, I mean, like, sometimes I get a little frantic. The energy, the demand, you know, and I'm just like, running down, sort of, but like over the tree. Yeah. And when I heard about this one, I hear. Now, I really understand. It's going to be a
So I'm looking forward to doing that. Sure. You had okay. I mean, are you expecting that's goodbye. That's what I'm talking about. Something like something of that quality that people would have that would be digital. That you could have on your website where you're talking about, hey, come to my website and get your $3. Correct. You cross-reference that. We want $3 with full capacity. Talking about the $3 and everything, going to the shops with shots and everything. We launch it that way.
Putting other.
Okay, awesome. Oh, you're still working on it? Okay. And then that's how we launched it. You know, you got my feet.
Yeah.
And then went forward.
Yeah, because that could even work, like I said, when I'm working with you and do the Instagram promo, we could actually do it where, like, yeah, we're doing a promo where, like,
right, when forward starts to be launched.
Right.
And you've seen on YouTube, people are like, what is these $? What are you talking about when they see that episode? That's when we blast this shit out on social media. You got $3 shit? Go to forward.net for more information. When she's not available, Keisha will take over. And then that hooks you into your branding. And then it hooks you into your website. With your hashtag, with your hashtag. I want to concentrate on administration and production manager. But I realized that I enjoy being a producer. Production manager, producer, and paying for it because it's kind of my
that's producer. That's executive producer.
I already got your information, so that's good. Steve, right here. Okay. I need your, just like how you did it, your full legal name, your email address and phone number, and if you have any social media, put that in there as well.
No, just Vino and Zeno.
So make sure you put your full legal name because I got to send your NDA tonight. I have new type of style. I'm going to spell your name.
Oh, that's okay. I'd recognize it. And what else does he need? Stephen D. Edstrom. What do you got? Facebook. No. I'm moving. Your legal name, Stephen D. Edstrom? Your phone number? Okay, where's numbers now? How do I get to numbers on this phone?
How do you get to numbers?
Yeah, right here.
Touch the numbers.
Okay.
And a lot of times when you space, it goes back to together.
Okay.
That's the number.
I messed it up. I'm going to start over again. I'll tell them I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, I got my information. information. 512, you can forget that 512 there.
So that's your first and last name. What is your email address?
I'll have to use Don's because my stupid phone, you can text me, but that's about all my stupid little phone does.
Oh, but do you have an email address that you get on your computer?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Computer, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out a good way to get one.
Well,
I know I'm going to need
yeah, because we do everything by email mostly. That's because everybody lives so far away.
Okay.
But
Don and I live in
oh, okay. So I'll communicate to you through that.
Sure. Or you can just sit there. And then Don will get a hold of me.
Okay.
I know I need a better phone too. So.
Yeah. Just get a inexpensive like this right here. For $99.
Wow.
You know, with crickets. And it's a good phone. Really good phone. This one right here, this is a Windows phone. You have to be a Microsoft lover, you know. I work at Microsoft, you know, so I'm a big time Microsoft fan. And we use but oh, okay, let me ask you. Oh, babe, are you still there? Okay. So how would you like to be involved in this production? Because I already spoke to Don. He wants to be involved with all the production elements on top of doing the show that you guys do. But what would you like to do? Behind the scenes or in front or both?
Well, I'd like to be an extra. If you need a hand taking care of something, just say, hey, Steve, go take care of it. We'll show you how.
Yeah, go get the coffee. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that too.
But there's things you need done.
Mm-hmm.
And you need a body, you need a hand, or
Okay.
something to do. I'm not against work.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. We're shooting every Saturday and Sunday in the month of January and February, except for the first week. So what days are you available?
Every day.
Every or on a weekend? When do you shoot your show?
We have a townhouse. He's got a townhouse over here. And so we shoot in the living room. We have a little fake set up.
You got a townhouse?
Yeah. It's first time. And we can shoot anytime inside there.
Do you mind us shooting there? Do you mind if we can come by and check it out after this whole meeting?
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, cool. We got a place, probably. So, yeah, we'll come by and check it out and after this, and then we'll schedule a time.
It's out in Elgin. It's on
Elgin?
County Road 1100.
How many miles from here? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like more like 30. From here all the way out, it's almost 30 miles.
30 miles? That's not too bad. Hey, babe, are you there? Babe, are you there? Okay.
Hello?
Hey, babe, I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah, there was so much background noise that I really couldn't hear, so...
I know. There's a lot of background noise. There's other people here. I mean, that's why the library will be a good idea next time.
No, I
It'll be a lot more quiet.
I agree
or
with
maybe
that.
someone's house. Yeah.
So where are we at now?
Okay. Melvin, I'm sorry, not Melvin, Steven, is offering his house to shoot at. I'm going to go, it's in Elgin. It's about 30 miles from here. So after this, I'm going to stop by his house to take a look at it to see if it's a good location.
Okay.
See how.
Might be a quieter place to talk.
Oh, most definitely. That would. Yeah, in the future, we didn't know,
Yeah.
so the next time
okay.
we'll do that.
Just let it go. Okay. And we didn't talk a lot about production things, but I mean, we got to know each other. Everybody seems cool with the project.
Really.
I mean,
that's what this is.
Did we leave?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Get to meet people's faces and see people. That's all this is.
Well, good. Okay, great. So where are we at? as far as?
Well, we're kind of wrapping things up a little bit. Danyelle and Terrance seem to really hit it off with the graphics thing. So
well, good.
I think Danielle's happy about that.
Okay.
Okay. Danielle says he's going to blow your mind when we get home. Oh, we're going to stop by for a possible location.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, well, are you going back to Elgin as well, or Don?
We have another meeting we're going to.
Oh, you guys have a meeting you're going to?
We're working together on film production.
Can we pin down a meeting with them, or can we pin down a meeting with them? Yeah.
Another meeting?
So we have a date, and then I'll just call him directly, and then we'll just talk.
Okay. Let me give you the phone to Don directly so you can talk to him real quick. Hold on.
Yes, Mr. Ray. This is Don.
Hi, how are you? Hey, Don. I just wanted to pin down a meeting with you so we could kind of talk one-on-one. I am so very interested. I just didn't want to drag on very long for the meeting, but I'm so interested in this information that you've given. I'm so interested in what you are talking about and how we can incorporate this, because I think it would be really, really cool. Like you guys have an underground hacker channel that people log into to information about aliens, but you're really talking the truth. I think that would be so cool as a crossover.
Yes, about that, roommates, Terrance Spencer, which is our with Currency Dollar, Steve and me are roommates, and we just told Daniel because of other locations too. We have a two-story. It's only 6 or 7 years old. 15 miles outside Austin, heading east. It's a 3-bedroom, and it's a very, very nice looking townhouse, and it's available also that we can use to do shoots.
That would be amazing. And then you got, okay, so I see, and this helps me to kind of flesh the story out to see how you guys are doing this and then how you guys are involved. Do this. It's something unknown to your wife and your kids.
Right. Yes, that would be perfect. Yes, that would be.
Right. So when your daughters and your wife, they say, Dad is doing this, and I could write a scene to that where you guys actually, they kind of confront you about, Dad, are you doing this? What is this? You know about this. You knew about the people disappearing. You knew about
that's
so
awesome.
That's what I'm trying to write. Right, I'm trying to write that right now.
Okay. Yes, that would be a perfect concept. Yes, and so we're getting to. I have another meeting I have to go to with the people from.
Okay. Can I pin you down for? Can I pin you down for? Pin you down for the next. Definitely. Okay. Let's look at. We are looking at the 3rd through the. Of course, we want to do it. We need for people to have a couple of days after the 1st, because we all know how that goes. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to be realistic here.
You have to do some promo shoots for Pino Zeno around some areas in downtown and 6th Street, because we've already had this in the works for 3 months. But it's not going to interfere with our schedule or anything. We're only going to be there for 4 hours. We're taking a limo service, and we'll be out and we're doing these promo shoots.
Do you guys want to talk on the 5th, which is Tuesday?
That'll be fine. The 5th was great.
Okay, good. I'm gonna plan a schedule, and then I'd like to talk to you both, and then we could do it on the phone, but it'll probably be in more quiet environments because we'll both be in our own homes, and then we could flesh this out, and then I could get this done. I'm trying to get it done before the 9th.
Okay.
So
that'll work perfect.
But I love that concept. In fact, it's going to add so much value to this production.
And get the information for the Carver Museum on the meeting room, so that way we can have a better place and better conference room with privacy, so everybody can get together.
So everybody could get. That would be amazing. And plus, I won't be writing at that time, so I will attend.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I am so grateful. 2016 is going to be awesome. Awesome.
Thank you to Miss Serenity. Then I'll
All
pass
right,
the phone
you
to
have
Danny.
a great day. Get to your meeting, and have a
Okay,
happy
all right.
New Year.
You too, Miss Serenity. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, baby. Is there anything else you want to talk about here?
No, we're good. I think we're great.
I gotta make sure I get a
need
picture with
to-
everybody
what-
here too.
Okay, yeah. What I want you to do is I need you to schedule meetings for me with everybody before they leave. Everybody. That includes parents.
Okay, you want to talk to everybody before we leave?
No, I want you to schedule meetings with me, with everybody. I'm going to call them.
Oh, each individual.
Individually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I do that. And so.
Right. I would especially want to talk to Terrance because I understand he and Danyelle are really clicking, but I need to.
Oh, I understand. I totally understand.
Right.
So let me
Thank
go
you.
ahead and do that, and I'm going to go over
especially with
to.
Danyelle, because Danyelle is concerned about. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then I'll talk to each one of them individually. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll do that. All right, baby.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and start the
I
recording.
understand you want to get to that guy's house, but you need to do this before they leave, individually.
I get you.
Well,
I get you.
Don
Okay.
and Steve, I don't need. Okay.
I understand.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
love you, babe. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.